Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers 2, Celtic 2 here in the New Year Old Firm game. One that got away. Rangers really should have taken 3 points in this match today. Unfortunately, a late goal from Celtic gave them a point. It was a bit of a strange game in all honesty. Rangers started reasonably well for the first couple of minutes, but then gave away a horrible goal. Alfie Morelos with a loose pass in the middle of the park was picked up by Maeda. James Tavernier gets to it but doesn't deal with it, and Maeda runs through and slots it in. This has been Rangers' problem so often. We give the ball away in bad places. We do it in dangerous places, and we do it when we're not under any pressure. You've got to make sides work for a goal, and we hadn't done that. And for 15 minutes after it, I feared the worst. In all honesty, Celtic were dominant, knocking the ball about, creating an awful lot, thankfully, but Rangers were, I just thought, well off it. We got back into it. Alfie chases down Joe Hart. He smashes a clearance off Alfie. It eventually works its way back to Ryan Kent, and Hart makes up for it with a good save onto the post. Then before half time, a couple of set pieces. Morelos had 2 headers. He should certainly have scored one of them. Both good opportunities, but you felt Rangers were coming in it, and at the start of the second half we turned the game on its head. Brilliant play by Fashion Sakala to set up Ryan Kent, and he smashes in one into the top corner. He turns up Ryan Kent in Old Firm games, as we know, certainly here. And it was a smashing goal, and within a couple of minutes Rangers were ahead. Again, Sakala driving into the box, Starfelt brings him down, and Tav puts away the penalty into the top corner. And at that point Rangers were utterly dominant. We were going for it. We might have had a third with Malik Tillman, but the shot was blocked. And then Rangers began to drop back further. The manager made a couple of changes that didn't work. Scott Wright came on and Sakala went through the middle, which was a shame because he was absolutely destroying Juranovic out on the wing. And Rangers sat back trying to see the game out. Unfortunately didn't. Celtic got a bit of luck when a clearance deflected into the path of Kyogo and he finished, and it ended up 2 each. So it feels like one that we let get away from us. That's, not to say I think coming into the game, I don't know how many of us were particularly confident coming into the game. Rangers showed patches, and that's what we've been doing all season. Patches. I don't think anything's changed after today. I think that we need new players in. I think there are players that we need to move out, and I don't think anything's changed in that regard. This season now, the league was a long shot anyway. I think it's fair enough to say that it'll be staying where it is. This is about rebuilding for me and getting ready for next season. The manager said in the press conference afterwards that he wants 2 or 3 players in the January transfer window. That needs to be the start of it, because I think this squad still needs surgery. We've mentioned that for a long time. There are players who will need to be moved on at the end of the season. So, as I say, it could have been worse today. It could have been a lot better. In the end, I think that it was obviously a better result for them than it was for us. I think that we did compete a little bit better, and we recovered from a setback, which we haven't done often enough in these games. But in the end, we need to show more quality. We've got to be better on the ball, and if the players who are here can't do it, then we'll need to get ones in who can. The bench was the difference today. You looked at their bench and they had game changers on it. We didn't, and it was quite clear. So all in all, strange one. Leaving here, not devastated, but a bit gutted, if that makes sense. But I think that, as I say, nothing has changed in regard to what we needed to do going into this window, what we need to do till the end of the season. Full coverage of this match and loads more in-depth discussion if you go to Heart and Hand on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Heart and Hand and sign up there. I'll be back next week after we take on Dundee United. Until then, folks, have a wonderful start to the new year. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.